Welcome back to the channel. Glad you could tune back in. I have 95 subscribers, but I want you to let me back in. 60% of the people who watch this video, they are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button and let's watch it go, go, go. Welcome back to the Sue Show, everybody. Glad you can tune back in. I want to say hello to my new subscribers that subscribe to my show. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm at 95, so let's go ahead and push me up to that 100 mark. And I do appreciate everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. Smoking weed can be fun and fulfilling. Smoking weed also helps the body out. Anxiety, appetite, and all those idiots. Because we know the world's full of idiots. Hell, I'm one of them. There's also some drawbacks to smoking weed. And we all each have our own drawbacks. And here's just a few of my drawbacks of smoking weed. When I used to get really high, I used to have this eye issue. You know, when you get super stoned and you're all focused in on that TV show, video game, or anything. And then it happens. My left eye will wander up on its own. It's kind of freaky at first because I didn't really know what was going on. Then all these scenarios run through my head like, is my brain hemorrhaging? Do I have blood running down my ears? Or do I have a lazy eye all of a sudden? So after a few scared the Jesus out of you minutes, everything comes normal, and then you start to breathe and relax a little bit. You know, kind of getting that unhigh feeling because you just, scared to shit of yourself and you lost your high. Yeah, then you got smoking in. I'm telling you, what's a bunch of crap. So after the first 20 times of this happening, yeah, I said 20 times because I'm a stoner and I have what they call short-term memory loss. What were we talking about? I didn't totally forgot what we was talking about. Oh yeah, memory loss. I have what they call a 5-minute memory. If it happens less than 5 minutes, I will not remember it. So I need to know your name or something, and we're just having a quick conversation with this disability I have of not remembering, and yes, it is a disability, it's going to be totally impossible. So what I'm going to have to do if I need to know your name for any reason is we're going to have a 5-minute and 1-second conversation. And within that 5-minute conversation, I'm going to say your name every 30 seconds. Because if I don't, I will not remember. So it's going to seem a little weird at first, but it'll be okay, because if you got to get to know my name and I got to get to know your name, that means we're going to spend some extended time together, and you just better be ready for the weirdness, because I'm weird. That's just all there is to it. So just better start it off right. Sometimes when I used to get really super stoned, I'd get that I needed to go to the store feeling. Then it became more than a feeling. It became a mission. And I never knew why I needed to go to the store. I just knew I needed to go. Typically this would not be an issue, but I would have that urge just to go. So I would go. And then about 5 minutes after going, I would realize, why do I need to walk when I have a car? So I have to go back 5 more minutes back toward my house to get my car. So that's 10 minutes worth of walking. But I guess the bright side of that is I get my exercise in for today. Because a fat boy like me needs just a little bit of exercise. But we don't like to exercise. So we get it in other ways. Like not remembering our keys to our car, or that we even have a car. See how that works? It's great, America. Already with a disability in memory, which is a real issue in the government, you need to check this out. Because people like me with a 5-minute memory deserve a check once a month for having smoked too much pot. I mean, you've made it illegal, and I smoked too much of it because you made it illegal. And then when I sobered up, I realized what the problem was, and you owe me a check once a month, government. That's all there is to it. Anyways, so another example is I used to like to get really high in my bed and watch TV and play video games. A lot of Call of Duty. So what I would do, I would like to get my can out, my weed can, and I would take everything out, place it everywhere around me, so I would have everything where I needed it. Crackers, papers, if I needed to clean a bowl out, I have my little stick and my bowl, clean it out, and everything else I needed. And everything was good. I'd get high all day, watch TV, eat, get high again, watch TV, eat some more, get high, whatever, all day long till nighttime. Till it's time to go to bed. Well, when you have a 5-minute memory like mine, that is not always so simple. Because when you start going to bed, you put everything up and you're looking around, sometimes there's going to be something you leave behind, and typically you won't find out till the morning when you wake up. So one morning I woke up with an itchy butt cheek, and after further investigation I realized that I had a bag of weed stuck to my left butt cheek. That was the root cause of the itch. Now, it's very tricky, depending how long that bag of weed's been stuck on your back cheek, how many hours I've been on your butt cheek, it could be very devastating, because you can't just simply easily pull a bag of weed that's stuck to your butt cheek off. You have to kind of pull it like a band-aid, kind of rip it off real fast, like pull it real fast so it just kind of hurts real quick. Yeah. And that's not the only problem, because after a bag of weed's been stuck to your butt cheek for so many hours, it also begins to chafe right there in that spot. So now you're walking around all weird like and embarrassed, and you don't want to tell nobody you had a bag of weed stuck to your butt cheek. So I just tell everybody I have a massive case of diarrhea and my ass is sore from shitting everywhere. I'd rather tell somebody that than have a bag of weed stuck to my ass all night. Lord. And sometimes it's not that I don't remember it all. Sometimes I just remember too late. Like, when I get that urge I gotta go to the store feeling, and I do remember I have a car and I don't walk, well, I have that urge to get up and go feeling. Well, that happens a lot. So I'll just get high and realize I have to go somewhere, and I'll just get up and go. Now, most people, they would do a pre-checklist before they leave, get everything they need. But no, not me. Because I have that, I gotta go. I just gotta go feeling. So one day, I got really high, really stupid stoned, and, rolled me a joint or two, because, I gotta have weed on the road. And so I left the house. And one day, I left the house and I live upstairs. So every time I leave or come from the house or leave, I have to go up and down the stairs. And being a fat boy, I don't like that. So I try to take the less trips I can. So one day I get up, I leave, get everything up, my joints ready, packed up, left, and got in the car, got seatbelt on, went down, started, and realized that I left my keys in the house. So I got to go back up the stairs, in my room, grab my keys, off I go, back down the stairs, in the car, start the car, drive off, and then I got to remember where I'm going. Because after I left my keys and that moment of disappointment sets in, because you forgot something, you realize you got to go back and redo it, and you've been doing this for years, it's just disappointing, and oh my God, Lord, I don't know. But then after I got to drive around, got to remember where I'm going. Then I realize where I'm going. Then I got to remember what I need to have to where I'm going. And that's when you realize I forgot my wallet. And I drove 10 miles out of the way, just trying to remember where I'm going. Now I got to drive back to the house, grab my wallet, back up the stairs, back down the stairs with my wallet. And by then you would think I would do a pre-checklist, but no, not me. No, because I got to go. So I back down the stairs, back to the car, in with the wallet, got the car, got them going. And then I got to remember where the hell I'm going again. By that time, I've done wasted my high, so I'm smoking the weed I was going to smoke after I eat lunch. So now I'm smoking the weed I was going to have, and everything is just falling apart, going downhill from there. It's pretty bad. Well, I hope you enjoyed my stories. I hope you realize that smoking marijuana is just not a bag of roses. There are downfalls. And if you're watching this, then hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share. Share with your friends. Let them all know. Also hit that subscribe button. And hey, once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a video. Okay, once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a follies, no bloopers. Okay,